If you want to invest in your athletic longevity, if you want to improve your performance in the cage, on the mats, and the ring, there's nobody better to work with than Xavier. My name is Xavier Williams, and I am the trainer for Fighters Academy here at Combst Clay Training. Fighters Academy is a place where fighters have come together to train, get better at their strength and their conditioning, as well as addressing maybe any injuries or preventative measures to prevent injuries. My inspiration for Fighters Academy was just a passion for martial arts in general. I grew up wrestling, then later got into jiu-jitsu in about 2020, and I started doing kickboxing, MMA. The more I got into jiu-jitsu and MMA and kickboxing and starting to learn the mechanics of those sports, I got a new appreciation for UFC and watching how fighters actually compete and what makes a good fighter into a great fighter. And I want to be a part of that on the strength and conditioning side.
That was 10 pounds heavier than what you did before?
My process is someone wants to come into Fighters Academy is first getting them down, having a interview, a little consultation, kind of talking about what goals they might have. And from there, we'll schedule out and we'll get into the assessment. An assessment is going to be a head-to-toe assessment, so I'm checking things like posture, range of motion, joint position tests. We'll do a couple of different screens, kind of looking at the effects of your body when you maybe turn your head or close your eyes, turn your eyes, and how that might affect your body so that I have a good understanding of what's going on with you. If a fighter has any injuries, we'll go ahead and do a table session. The table session is basically going to be me sitting you on the table and be checking a couple different positions, seeing how you actually hold, how your body actually anchors and actually moves, so I can start to understand what might be causing some of those aches, pains, and sensations that they don't want to feel. From there, we can address that through maybe some specific training on the table, or I'll take them out to the weight room and address that in the weight room. From there, I'll start to build out a program for them. And so they'll come in twice a week. They'll come in, they'll hit their workouts. I get each guy a packet. And the cool thing about what we do here is everyone's packet is different. Everyone has a different workout. Everyone has a different program. It's all tailored around you specifically. Fighting, martial arts, it's an individual sport. And so I feel like they should have individual programming for that.
8, 9, 10, down.
What Xavier does that has helped me the most is identifying where my limits are and helping me to smash them with like a Stanley ball pen. You know what I mean? Because I think that's the mark of the best coaches. They ain't the folks that know the most, that have a whole anatomy textbook up there in their head. It's the ones that can help you identify where your boundaries are and move past them, and he very much does that.
So every time I come here, it's, hey, how's the knee doing? How's the back doing? Can we go a little further? Can we push? And I'm like, you know what, we can, because now every workout I do, I feel just that confidence, and I'm feeling a little bit more stronger every time to keep pushing up the weight. So it helps to have someone that's like a professional looking at you from every aspect and not just you by yourself trying to guess what I'm going to do next.
The ability for me to understand what fighters go through on a day-to-day basis, I think, is a huge plus for me. When a fighter comes in and they can tell me, you know, I was training the other day and I threw this kick and now my knee hurts or my ankle hurts or whatever, I can understand the mechanics of that sport. It makes it an easier process for me to actually go through and help that person with their goal or of whatever they're feeling, right? I know how to get them there because I understand what it takes to get there.
Because Xavier trains jiu-jitsu with me, he's got a full understanding not just of the overall demands of the sport, but then the specific movements that we've been training that week, so that he understands where some deficiencies may be or where we may need to focus on for that next cycle, both in the gym and then on the mats.
Well, I think Xavier's a great coach. He's a really nice, approachable guy, and he's knowledgeable about his work. And so I think he can work and adapt with lots of different people.
Yeah, for those who might feel intimidated or on the fence about a program like Fighters Academy, I would just say that there's value in it at any level. I know that that Xavier has other clients who have never stepped in a ring, don't want to at all, and they still really thrive. All I can say, I'm in the best shape I've ever been in. And Xavier's been a big part of that.
If you want to invest in your athletic longevity, if you want to improve your performance in the cage, on the mats, and the ring, there's nobody better to work with than Xavier. If you want to get signed up for Fighters Academy, it's easy. You can either send me a message on Instagram, or you can go onto my website and you can fill out a little questionnaire that'll put you in, and I can get you signed up for a consultation. If you want to have longevity in your sport, if you want to continue doing this for the rest of your life and excel, Fighters Academy is a great way for you guys to actually have that go forward.